Do you run a physical restaurant or you have an online food business and you're wondering exactly how you can use Facebook and Instagram ads to generate even more sales or even actually get more people to come into your restaurant to patronize you? I'm going to be showing you the different ads that you can run if you run a food business or you have a restaurant that you want to increase sales with. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is BizLeadsNG, and we talk about everything that has to do with Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, and we talk about how you can use these platforms to grow your sales and improve your visibility, and also how you can make more money using these platforms. Okay, so let's get straight into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what you need to do to improve the sales for your restaurant business, or also if you have an online food business, whether you don't own a physical restaurant, you have an online food business and you want to actually use Facebook and Instagram ads to grow that business. I'm going to be giving you the different options that you have, and then you can choose which one works with you depending on the strategy that I give. Okay, now this is going to be a long video, so get ready to watch it, and of course skip to whichever parts that you would love to. All right, thank you so much. So let's get straight into the video. Now, if you have a restaurant, the first thing you need to understand is that because you have a physical store or a physical restaurant, what you have to do is that you have to run ads to get people to come into that particular location. That is if you have a restaurant. But if it's an online food business, the strategy has to be a bit different. Let's get that straight. Okay, now for a restaurant, you could do ads that would encourage people to come to your physical location. So that means we can run an ad that is going to be targeted at the area or some areas within where your restaurant is actually located, right? That works for a restaurant that has a location, right? Now, if you are a food business, the other thing that you can do if it's online, what you can also do is that you can run an ad to the area within you as well. You can do the same thing because, of course, except if you offer delivery outside where you are. But if you don't, you can also leverage this first strategy that I'm going to be sharing. Okay, so this first strategy, let me show you exactly what this first strategy looks like and how you can do it. Okay, I'm sure you can see my screen now. This first strategy that we want to do to run ads within our where we are located, either as a restaurant or as an online food business. Let me show you exactly what you need to do. Okay, so I'm right here on the ads manager. So what I'm going to do is click on the create button, and then I'm going to do an ad that is called engagement, right? Engagement, and then click continue. Then of course I'll choose a manual engagement campaign and then click continue. Okay, so this type of ad, remember, it is targeted at people who live around where we are located or where our business operates from. Okay, so I'm going to come to the ad set right here. Okay, so now when we get to the ad set, because of the type of ad we want to run, right, I'm using an example of a food business, Home of Tasty Meals. By the way, you can patronize Home of Tasty Meals if you're in Lagos and you're looking for a food business that can do stuff for you, all right. So now what we're going to do here is to come to, of course, ensure your performance goal is maximize number of conversations. Now, another thing that you can do in this case is you can also maximize number of link clicks, but for this ad, at the top here, right at the conversion location, we can choose to do an ad where we get people to watch a video. Okay, we can choose to do an ad where we get people to watch a video. Okay, that also works very well. So that means we're going to be using a video for this ad. So that video could look like a video where you are showcasing your restaurant, right? Maybe like an introduction video where you're showcasing your restaurant, between 1 minute 30 seconds, showcase the restaurant, the features, the kind of menus you have, the kind of people that walk in, all those things, right? All the good stuffs. Then we're going to run an ad for people to visit that place within that location. Okay, so how do we do that? Now we're doing a video views advert. By the way, this is the cheapest advert that you can do currently if you are a restaurant. Okay, then you scroll down and then you use a budget of at least 5,000 naira daily. That works very well for this type of ad. You can now upscale as you keep going on. Okay, so once this is done, right, you can set an end date, but ensure you run this ad for at least a month, at least on the average a month. Okay, once this is done, right, come down to the audience control. This is where we have the bit of work to do. Please pay attention. So what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to click on the edit, right? Then what I'm going to be doing is, instead of targeting Nigeria, let's say our restaurant is in Lagos, somewhere around Ikeja. So let's choose Lagos. Now what we're going to do is come into the map, click the plus button, right? When you click the plus button, you get to see more places inside Lagos. So let's say our restaurant is somewhere in Ikeja, okay? So our restaurant is somewhere in Ikeja. Let's move into Ikeja a bit more so that we can see more places in Ikeja. So let's say our restaurant is somewhere around, let's say somewhere around Oregon, okay? This is Oregon right here, you can see. So what we can do is we can drop a pin right where our restaurant is, or we can further zoom into Oregon and find the particular place where our restaurant is actually located, maybe a particular street or something. But I'm going to drop my pin on Oregon for this particular one that I'm showing you, okay? Now, I dropped my pin on Oregon, and I'm doing Oregon on a 10-mile radius, okay? You can decide to do this on a 10-mile radius or a 20-mile radius, but 10-mile radius will give you a bit more good results. So 10-mile radius of Oregon is where we have dropped our pin. Now, do notice that our ad is going to be showed way around Agege, Alimosho, all these areas that are around Oregon, right? But if you want to be more precise, you can reduce the radius to about 5, okay? And if you would take that to about 5-mile radius, you can see that it drops. It drops out of some places. Some places are not included again, okay? Which is good, 374,000. We can do this further to about 3-mile radius. Let's see, 3-mile radius. Now, 3-mile radius is looking a bit too narrow. So let's go back to our 5-mile radius, which is excellent for us. So now we continue to this ad. Now, I'm going to use switch to original audience option and use the original audience. Now, what I'm going to be doing here is rather than use my, location is there, I'm going to fix the age range that I want. Let's say I want a bit of young people, so 22 to about 50 is okay for me, okay? 22 to about 50, and then I'm going to choose all gender. Then I'm not going to use interest-based targeting, right? For this particular ad set, I'm not going to use any interest-based targeting. I'm just going to go broad and see exactly the kind of result I get, right? It's because this is basically awareness, okay? So when I'm done with this, all I have to do is to finish up the ad like I would normally do. Of course, use a manual placement, and then you can take out audience network and messenger, and then you can come here to further take out some other places like marketplace, video. I don't want some other places. I just want the Facebook feed. I want the stories. I want, Facebook stories. I want the reels. I don't want the in-stream. I don't want ads on Facebook reels. I want that as well. Search. I don't want the search at all. So I basically just try to pick some places where I want, which I've done already. So once you've done this, you can finish up your ad and then publish the ad. This is the first strategy for you. Now, the other strategy that I can tell you to use is also the interest. So let's say we wanted to use this interest, right? Let's go back to our screen. Let's say we wanted to use this interest. What exactly are we going to do? If we're going to use interest, we have to be targeting places like things like online food ordering, right? So for those who sell online food, you can do targets like online food ordering. Then you can click on the suggestions, and then you can use things like takeout. You can use things like fast food. You can use things like delivery order, or you can use fast food restaurants. If you are a fast food restaurant and you also still offer takeout and online food ordering and all those things, then you can put street food depending on the type of food, local food as well if you offer local meals, right? And then there are other things that you can add like meal, like food, like breakfast. For restaurants who offer breakfast, you can add all these other things. Cuisine, you can add all these other things, and also add some luxury related people because of people that you want. So let's say luxury lifestyle, we want people interested in have interest in luxury vehicle as well. Okay, so we pick all that. Okay, so I hope you're following me carefully. So these are the audiences. So I'm going to leave the audience somewhere around 10 to about 15 interest, and then I'm good, right? Then what I can do is, you can see that our ad is getting a bit more precise. So what we can do in that case is to take up our mile. We'll go back to our location, right? And then we take up the mile of our ad in our location. From 5, we can make it back to 10. Okay, so that takes it up back, and we don't have that issue again, right? We don't have that issue again. So you can go ahead from this, go ahead and complete your ad. That is if you're going to be using interest-based audience. That's the second campaign that you can create, okay? The first one without any interest, just gender, location, and age range, just that. The second one is the one with the interest. Now, the third campaign that you can create is a campaign using custom audiences. Now, if you have, say you have followers of, say, 10,000 and above, right? Or let's say even 5,000 and above, you can also do something called custom audiences. Now, this is like an audience of people who already know you. They already follow your page, Instagram page. They like your page. They like your comments. They visit your profile. All those things. You create an audience out of these people, and then you are able to run ads to them, right? That's the custom audience. Now, the second type of custom audience you can do is create an audience out of people that watch your videos, right? Now, if you are the type of brand or restaurant or online food vendor that posts a lot of videos, what you can do is leverage those food videos that you post. By the way, you should be doing ads on, you should be doing videos on education about different food, different recipes, and all those things, because those things usually go viral and they get a lot of views. Now, when they get a lot of views, you can use these, you can leverage these video viewers, and you can retarget them to actually visit your store, buy your products, or whatever it is that you sell. So how do you do that? You come down to where we have the audience, right? Let's go back up here where we have the audience, right? You can see right above here, custom audiences. So what we're going to do is to click on create new, then create a custom audience, and then we're going to first of all create a custom audience using our videos. So click video and then click next, right? Then you're choosing people that watch at least 10 seconds of your video. Then you come here and then select videos. So let's pick a page that has to do with food. Let me show you. Let me use home of tasty meal. Okay, so now what you have to do is, of course, there are a lot of videos here. You can see videos that has to do with food, quite a lot of videos with a lot of views. So all you have to do is select all the videos you can select, right? And then click on confirm. After you've selected all the videos that you want to select, then name the audience, and then boom, you can create that audience for the ad. You can also go ahead and create a lookalike audience as well using one of the custom audiences that you have. Okay, so let's say I wanted to use a custom audience for home of tasty meals. So there's one here already, so I can use this custom audience to create a lookalike audience. So use the custom audience that you've already just created to create a lookalike audience for that custom audience. Okay, that's the first one. The other one you can do is create a custom audience for Instagram account. So click Instagram account, click next, right? Once you click next, the next thing you want to do is choose the Instagram account. Let's use the same thing, home of tasty meals. You want to capture events of everyone who engaged with your professional account, regardless of whatever they did. Okay, that's the best. The retention date, 365 days, and then put in the name, right? And then create the audience, right? Now, once you have done that as well, go ahead and create the lookalike audience using that custom audience you just created from the Instagram account. I hope you're getting everything I'm saying. You can watch this video multiple times to see, to get it, right? You can get, it's pretty much simple. Now, that is the third campaign that you can run using the custom audience. Now, if you try all these things, you would get one of these campaigns firing and getting you good results. Right now, let me say that the broad campaign that is going to send people to watch a particular video, I said 5,000 naira daily. The second campaign using the interest targeting, you might need to up that one, right? You might need to up that one as well. I would always prefer that you do an engagement campaign, because that will get you people who are going to be interested. So you can do a video views campaign, or you can do, if you do a messaging campaign, then please send people to WhatsApp, right? Let me just mention that as well, because that is going to be cost effective for your brand, right? If you've watched this far and you've not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I create videos like this every week that will help you grow your sales and improve your business right here using Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay, yeah, so this is it. If you have questions, please let me know in the comment section if you have questions, and then I'm going to be responding to the questions as much as I can. All right, I hope you've learned something in this video. You've learned how to use Facebook and Instagram ads to improve your business as a restaurant or as an online food vendor. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm going to see you guys in the next video.